Okay, good day everyone. So today is a cold day. So now what we're going to do now is this is about our learning task greedy algorithm. So here what we're going to do is this is the problem. So during your free time, you work at nearby grocery store to help your parents save money and pay your bills, especially now that we are still in the recovery from the past pandemic effects. Ah, so sorry po. Medyo masakit kasi yung singaw ko ngayon. So, in the grocery store, you need to work efficiently to avoid long lines at the counter. You are also paid depending on the number of customers you have served for the day. However, the cash register box only contains a limited amount of money and will only be refilled once a day. So what we're going to do here is for you to be able to cater as many customers as possible, you need to give each customer an exact amount of change if needed with the fewest number of bills and coin. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a cash register program. So para siyang sa ano, so para siyang cashier ang gagawin natin. So cash register box in in this by using greedy algorithm in solving a cash change making problem. So so parang ganito ang gagawin natin. So ayan. So una is kukunin natin yung price to pay, yung parang sa cashier. So if alam nyo kung kapag nag-grocery kayo, so nilalagay dun yung ano, yung price to pay mo, then yung payment, and then susuklian ka. So ang ibibigay ng program natin is yung change, yung sukli. However, an addition for this is after that, ilalagay din natin yung optimal na coins. For example is 20 pesos and then ang babayaran mo is 10 pesos. So, ang isusukli sa atin is exactly 10 pesos na lang. Hindi na is halimbawa dalawang 5 peso. Mas okay na isa lang 10 peso. So, ganun. So, let's start. So, ito yung code namin. So, ayan. I've added some colors for the visual effects. And then, also loading para medyo ano siya parang tunay naman. Alright. So let's try to run this one. So greedy dot py. Alright. Oops. Bakit dito pa ako nagagano? So let's just run this one. Feeling ko sana gumagana na to. Pag hindi kasi gumagana, ganun yung ginagawa. Alright. So ayan. So here price to pay. So ang ilalagay ko dito is yung nandito na lang sa learning task, which is nandito ba yun? Wala. Alright. So ito. So ang ilalagay natin na una is 1,724.75. So ayan. So let's just copy this. And then 2,000 yung payment. Wala. 1,724 point ilan yun? 0.75 0.75 and then 2,000. So ayan yung kakalabasan niya. Wait lang. I'll just take a picture for this one para Hindi ako mahirapan mag ano. Okay. Sorry for that. So let's proceed again. Okay. So, ang una natin is 1,724.75 pesos. And then, ang makukuha natin, so ang gagamitin natin dito is 200, knowing that ito pala, ito yung ano natin, ito yung laman ng ano natin, ng denomination, which is 0.05, then 0.10. So, ayan, up to 1,000. So, ayan lang yung mga available na mga ano natin, ng mga pansukli. So, let's see. So, ayan. So, kung makikita nyo, so, ang dapat nakalabasan niya is isang 200. So, 2,000 minus 1,724.75 is equals to 275.25, which is 275.25. So, ang isusukli natin ay isang buong 200. So, may 200 ba dun? Ayan. So, meron 200. So, 200, and then isang 50, isang 20, isang 5, and then isang 25. So, ayan, ayan. So, the first one is we got it correct. So, now let's proceed. So, another one, which is 1,652, 1,652.55. And then payment to pay is 1,700. Okay. So, ang change is 47.45, and then dalawang 20, and isang 5, isang 1, ay dalawang 1, so 25 plus 2, edi 47, sorry, 47 plus 0.25 is equal to 47 plus 0.25, edi 47.25 plus dalawang 0.10, edi 47.45. Okay. So, ayan yung denominations na nagamit natin. So, now let's proceed. So, let's just enter this one. So, another one. So, ganyan siya kasi ginawa ko na tong nag-CLS na kami so that malinis siya. Kasi, di ba gano'n naman yung sa cashier? Parang nag-uulit. So, let's take another one. Another example is 508.15, and then ang ibabayad ng customer is 520. Okay. So, ayan. So, ang change natin dito is 11.85. And then, so, to get that 11.85, so, ang makukuha natin is isang 10, isang 1, tatlong 0.25, which is 0.75, and then isang 0.1, 0.1. So, edi, ang kakalabasan niyan is the total of 11.85. So, let's try the another two given. So, 56.45. And then, ang bayad is 100. Ayan. So, 43.55 ang change. So, 43.55 ang change natin, which has a dalawang 20, and then isang tatlong 1 peso coin, and then actually this is cents talaga eh. Nakalagay pa din namin is peso. However, it's okay. So 20, 23, and then 23.50, and then 23.55. So that's correct. So let's get the last one until we add sa gagawin natin na another. So 175.00, and then ang payment natin is 200. So ang kakalabasan lang naman is basically 25 lang naman, and syempre to get that yung pinaka-optimal na mabibigay natin na hindi tayo gagamit ng madaming coins is isang 20 and then isang 5. So ayan. So now let's try to add 1. Sabihin natin na 1,000 and then ang payment is sobrang dami. Lagyan natin yan ng sobrang madami. So kapag ganyan, unable to give exact change ang nakalagay. So ayan. And then let's just enter again. Kasi hindi na to kaya eh. May limit ang alam ko dito sa sa ginawa kong program is nilagyan ko ng limit yung sa cashier niya. So hindi yan basta-bastang Tapos another one is kung yung change natin is sobrang dami, edi saan tayo niyan kukuha, 'di ba? Hindi na yan kasya dun sa machine. So let's try another one. Sabihin natin na 987 and then 1,000. Okay. Alright. So 13. So isang 10. Ito na yung pinaka-optimal na mabibigay natin. So isang 10 and then 3 piso. So I guess that's it for today. So thank you for listening with this learning task and this program tutorial. Thank you guys.